There were a couple of brilliant end-to-end games in Round 7 of the NRL Premiership. Sydney Roosters bounced back from defeat to rivals South Sydney Rabbitohs the previous week with a 6-0 win over Canterbury Bulldogs at the ANZ Stadium. Latrell Mitchell scored the only try and converted it too. New Zealand star Shaun Kenny-Dowall scored a try late on to snatch a 22-20 win for Newcastle Knights over West's Tigers at Scully Park in Tamworth on Saturday. Former Super League star Ken Sio grabbed a hat-trick for the Knights, while Fiji captain Kevin Nakama got on the scoresheet for the Tigers. On his return from a two-match suspension, England star Sam Burgess led South Sydney Rabbitohs to an impressive 42-22 win over Canberra Raiders. However, he was put on report for a hit on Tonga half-back Ata Hungana with a swinging arm. Burgess has since accepted a two-match ban. Robert Jennings scored twice for the Rabbitohs, while England back rower Elliot Whitehead scored for the Raiders. North Queensland Cowboys won for just the second time this season. They beat Gold Coast Titans 26-14 in a tight affair in Townsville. Tonga forward Jason Taumalolo scored and Australia ace Jonathan Thurston kicked 5 goals for the Cowboys. Parramatta Eels ran in 7 tries to cruise past Manly Sea Eagles 44-10 and claim their first win of the season at ANZ Stadium on Sunday. Tonga back rower Manu Mau scored for the Eels, while Fiji flyer Akuila Uate struck for the Sea Eagles. Cronulla Sharks just did enough to contain a Penrith Panthers comeback. They won 26-22 thanks to tries from Australia star Valentine Holmes, Scott Sorensen and Jesse Remeen, too. New Zealand winger Dallin Watene-Zelezniak and Fiji forward William Akikau both scored for the Panthers. Australia fullback Billy Slater and Josh Adokar scored 2 tries each to help Melbourne Storm beat Brisbane Broncos 34-20 at Suncorp Stadium on Friday. Fiji winger Suliasi Vunivalu and Australia centre Will Chambers also scored for Storm, while Samoa star Anthony Milford got on the scoresheet for the Broncos. Anthony Gelling scored in his first ever NRL start to help New Zealand Warriors edge past Gareth Widdop St George Illawarra Dragons 20-12 at Mount Smart Stadium on Friday. New Zealand hooker Isaac Luke was sensational for the Warriors. The Warriors and the Dragons are joint top of the NRL ladder with 12 points each from 7 games, while Eels sit rock bottom with 2 points. NRL Premiership Round 7 results. Canterbury Bulldogs 0-6 Sydney Roosters Brisbane Broncos 20-34 Melbourne Storm South Sydney Rabbitohs 42-22 Canberra Raiders Wests Tigers 20-22 Newcastle Knights North Queensland Cowboys 26-14 Gold Coast Titans Parramatta Eels 44-10 Manly Sea Eagles Cronulla Sharks 26-22 Penrith Panthers New Zealand Warriors 20-12 St George Illawarra Dragons.